Qualification 58 now underway. The Blue Alliance making very quick work of getting over to that Blue Alliance reef, and 4488 has crossed the field and is over in the blue side of the field, having A-stopped themselves. And Generals just seem like they get that score on the reef at the very end for a three-piece auto. Over on the red side of the field, the 4488 Shockwave has recovered and places one coral up on that fourth level of the reef. Cyborg Seagulls place one coral on the second level of the reef, and their alliance partners Shockwave return to join them. C-Tech removes one algae from the reef and flips over to that human player station where they just miss one coral. They line up for a second, they do get it, and they're going to return over to the reef where they're going to try to score it. It looks like they're going for the second level. They go to line up, but then they move, and their alliance partners join them. They line up and they score. Shockwave scores, Cyborg Seagulls score, and over on the Blue Alliance, Generals make a score up high, and Aimbot takes a little bit of time to line up, letting their robot aim over to it, and they do manage to score. 847 Fred lining up, and they manage to make an L3. Only one or two algae have been removed. Make that three from Fred. And Generals just miss one algae up top, and they will return over to the human player station where they line up and a coral goes in. Aimbot waiting around, waiting for the Generals to get out of the way, and they do eventually get out of the way, and they do go over to that human player station where they grab a coral and line up along their alliance partners. Generals just miss, but it does manage to stick. Aimbot sticks, 847 Fred sticks, and over on the red side of the field, Cyborg Seagulls struggling a little bit. They're just flipping around, but they do manage to keep their robot upright. 4488 Shockwave lining up to that station. They nicely grab a coral, and that elevator will extend shortly. One coral going on for C-Tech. 4488 Shockwave does the same as we enter the end game period. Cyborg Seagulls already having lined up in the middle of the field. Fred doing the same as they try to maneuver that deep cage inside of their robot. Aimbot trying to line up with that deep cage, and Fred is up off the ground at the end of the match. C-Tech manages to swerve over just in time, and Aimbot seems to have gotten off the ground. Not quite. Preliminary score is 98 to 84, and we'll get your scores to you in a moment. Final scores up on the big screen for qualification 58. And the winner is the Blue Alliance. 114 to 88. And Generals, you're ranked #1. Have not lost a match today, are so far undefeated, and they are our only undefeated team at the moment, walking away from this match with 5 new ranking points. Aimbot has now moved their way up to an alliance captain position if they can hold that for the last 2 matches, and Shockwave has dropped down to rank #9. A lot of the points from this match coming down to the barge.